In part 4, maybe the last one, maybe not. I don't think I'll ever stop talking about this because race, the whole racism and the practice of the constructs of race, it's bad for all of us. The benefit of that first experiment in part 1, of looking at people who don't look like you and seeing the similarities over differences, that's the practice to begin with. I have lived in a fairly black world day to day, at home, in the communities, in the country of South Africa, where white people are something like 7%, for almost a decade now. And I have to say, with great gratitude, that it is the best and the most profound learning of my getting to be very long life. My hope for everyone is that we all learn to see the humanity in each other. And yes, that we make reparations, that we make changes, shifts, in order to even the playing field. That's not a popular thing amongst people who look like me, for sure, but it's my truth, and I'll speak it. We can't expect people who didn't have an education system, for example, here in South Africa, that taught anything of use for decades and decades and decades, to catch up in an instant. For example, to know how to run a business when they weren't allowed to for so long. It's going to take time. But the first thing that it's going to take is looking at each other as if we're human. Taking the time to show your humanity, to smile at people in the same way, and not that thing that we do. I don't know where that comes from. That is one white thing I do, but no, not that. Genuinely smile, genuinely ask, get to know the people around you. Chat with them. I talked about when I was at a cafe with a woman wanted to know what my daughter and I were eating. We were eating the same thing. And she interrupted what I was doing rather than ask my daughter, who's an adult, black, whose English is as good or better than mine, what the dish was. She had to speak to me. Talk to each other, smile at each other, ask each other about your kids, find the commonalities. That's where it has to start. I can tell you it's changed my life in ways that are beyond explanation for the better.